Okay, today we're going to talk about solutions to problems. Novelty. We're actually going to take a client of mine that I have for nutrition, not for training, but for nutrition, and let's call her Sharon. So Sharon's situation is actually probably really similar to a lot of us out there, where being the ideal just is not going to work. So if we all lived in the special fairyland where things were peachy and happy and keen and everything was easy for us, we'd all have a perfect body, we'd all have a perfect diet routine, and we'd all have a perfect exercise routine, and everything would be fantastic. Except life is not fucking like that, unless you're very rich and married to a wealthy husband and you live the dream, and even then you'll probably find something to worry about. So what can we do for someone like Sharon? Let's take Sharon in particular. So Sharon has one kid. He is maybe 5-6 years old. She's a single parent. She has a crazy ex-husband and is in a crazy custody battle, which is quite common. She has a full-time job. Not only that, but she has a really stressful full-time job, which she loves, but it's really demanding. So what can we do with Sharon? And she's really finding it hard to sleep and come down at night. And she's on massive rounds of antibiotics all the time because she has urinary tract infections. So we've got a lot of things going against Sharon here. She's not really going to go for the ideal plan. So what can we do? Okay, first thing, she does actually want to lose a little bit of weight. But here's also the thing. Losing weight when you're in a massive stress environment is difficult. So we need to be intelligent with this. This does not mean high intensity exercise every single day. Go. This does not mean chowing down on fucking fat burners to lose as much fat as possible. This does not mean going on a crazy juice detox and losing weight as wacka only to put it on later, multiplied by 10. So what do we do? Okay, we are cognizant of her weight. So what I did with her is put the protein in the morning, put the protein at the lunch, and have protein at dinner as usual, but we're going to actually have her carbohydrate at dinner. Carbohydrates in the night will not make you fat. What they will do is they will help relax you. If they're in a controlled quantity and if it's planned, they will relax you and they will help you sleep. They will help calm you down. So for Sharon, we had, for example, we gave her two choices, really easy, take the decisions out of it. I think it was eggs for breakfast with some fruit and kefir for her intestines because all the antibiotics. We also had the second option of or smoked salmon or turkey and fruit and kefir. For her, that's perfect. That's it. No more choices. Lunch was a chicken salad. Lunch was a turkey salad. Lunch was some fish and salad. The point is high protein and some vegetables in there. Same with breakfast, same with lunch. For dinner, we also had vegetables. We also had some protein, be it white fish, be it red meat, be it eggs if she didn't have it for the morning. Whatever that was, with some carbohydrate in the form of, we're also going to keep it really simple here, not a lot of options. Sweet potato, boom. Rice, wild rice, she actually really liked that. That's great, fantastic. White rice is okay too, but in her case, the wild turned out really well. So we had sweet potato, we had wild rice, and we had lentils. 3 choices, that was it. We're going to do this for a month and see how it goes. It's not very sexy, but it's actually going to help her, lose a little bit of weight, relax at night, and help her sleep. For her antibiotic use, again, the kefir is really good. So she had it at breakfast and she had a little bit at lunch. She actually really likes this stuff, so that's really good for her. We also had some bone broth, so making some soups, throwing in the bones, throwing in the carcass of the chicken, and throwing in a bunch of vegetables and let it cook for hours and hours. That's really good for her intestines too. She also had the tendency at night to come home or have a beer and chain smoke because she was really stressed out. So what did we do with that? Okay, rather than saying just don't smoke, because that's not really realistic right now, small changes, she actually herself said, okay, I'm gonna have some sparkling water because I want the bubbles instead of, the beer. So I'm like, great, fantastic. And then she's worried about that. Should I cut out the sparkling water? What should I do? Here's the thing, here's the house. And really, that's the tip of the house. So it's not very important. The sparkling water is not the problem. So we're going to keep the sparkling water in there. Maybe throw some lemon or squeeze some lime in there at night. Perfect. Fantastic. What do we do with her exercise? Did I have her going to the gym 5-6 days a week? No. She's a single parent. She cannot do this. And she's also new to exercise. So what's realistic for her? 3 times a week. And actually, we were going to shoot for 2. And if she got 2, that was fucking successful. Well done. 3 times a week she was going to run or walk. So we said on Monday she's going to run for 30 minutes. On Wednesday she's going to run or walk. And on Friday she was going to walk. Rain or shine. And that was it. That was perfect. And originally she wanted to bump up. I'm going to run this amount of kilometers on Monday, this amount of kilometers on Wednesday, and this amount of kilometers on Friday. This is not a good idea. Build up slowly so you don't get injured. Is running ideal for body composition? You know what? It's fine. If it's helping her blow off steam, if it's helping her relax, it's absolutely perfect. And that also has the benefit of calming her down, especially walking. Walking is amazing, but it's not too high intensity, so it's not going to rev her up. So she's not going to get home and be like, I can't sleep. Last thing to help her sleep, a little bit woo-woo, but it really actually helps. You can do two things that I really like to do. A gratitude journal. Write down everything that you're grateful for. What does this do? It puts you in a state of relaxation. So when you sleep, you feel happy rather than really pissed off. Breathing is amazing. Obviously, it helps keep us alive. That was a really intelligent statement. 4 deep breaths in, 4 deep breaths out, 4 rounds. That was it. It could not be easier. It takes 2 minutes. So we said, Sharon, can you do all this? Let's have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner like this. Not many choices. Your exercise plan, 3 days a week. If you hit 2 days running, that's already a success. The 3rd day running is an extra, but you can walk that day, no problem. And then the breathing at night and the gratitude journal at night. The gratitude journal, she wasn't so crazy about. The breathing, she liked. All right, we'll keep that. Is it perfect? No. Is it good enough? Yes. Will it help her succeed? Yes. And that's it. So we'll check back in on Sharon in a fucking month.